Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sedsibi. We're going to be playing some RimWorld. This game is currently in alpha. You can get it at their website, rimworldgame.com. Um, if you've never heard of it before, it's kind of a sandbox, dwarf fortress, and space kind of thing. It's pretty cool. It's a little light on content right now, and what I'm going to do for this playthrough, start a new colony on Cassandra Classic, which is like, it's a what he calls an AI storyteller. It controls what happens in the game. And this specific storyteller slowly builds up a plot line and makes it more and more exciting as the game goes on. So we're going to see if we can survive through a couple of probably 30-minute episodes. It'll probably be about a week each in game time until the next big update, which is going to be a big content update. Lots of new features added in the game. We'll take a look at the game again then. So let's get started with our first three colonists. We've got a Ruiz, the commissar, female colonist, age 31. Overall, not useless. Probably a good fighter to have on hand. Good shooting, good melee. Not completely useless in any other regard. Then we have a Leonard, the oaf, another female, age 15. Completely incapable of research, but otherwise really strong. Good farmer, pretty good miner. So we'll probably keep her around. And Lawrence the noble. I despise having nobles. They're pretty much useless because of their nobility. They can't do anything manual, no manual labor or anything. So let's randomize that. Two oafs, no, that's not good. Another oaf, miner, commissar. What's our commissar? Decent research. Entrepreneur. That could be alright. Nobles, entrepreneur. A settler. Oh, perfect. No social aspect. But that's okay, because the other two have a 3. So Colin the settler will be our male age 24 settler. So he's coming with us. Alright, we're doing a medium-sized map, as you might have seen a minute ago. Let's let it build up our world. And the three of you awake in your long sleep sarcophagi to the sound of the sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. A few hours later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. So first thing I'm going to do is unforbid this pile of metal and this food, and we'll get this food as well. How is Ruiz already hurt? That's ridiculous. Whatever. Ruiz started injured. Let's get her that pistol. And I'm also going to issue an order to mine. And I just want to do this because this is going to be a challenging mission. So we're going to figure out where we're going to stay. This geyser over here is probably a good starting point. As it's as best as any I can see. It's got a little bit of extra food over here. We got a little bit of dirt. Dirt's really important because it's the only way we're going to be able to grow anything, and having a geothermal vent would be really helpful. This one's even better. That one's perfect. The steam geysers, that's a better spot there because that'll allow us to drill through this way. I can already see some ore veins here, so that'll help us out. Anything up north that might look tempting? No. So this is where we're going to move to as soon as we're finished. So while they're building that down there, we're going to set up a new stockpile over here in the desert and some new dumping grounds. This also gives us a nice approach to the base, or their future base, I should say. It's got nice natural choke points, and we shouldn't be real vulnerable for a while. A little limited on growing space, but I think this will work out very nicely for the time being. So for now, I'm just going to speed things up a little bit here. Let them get through all this material. Alright, so let's get that geothermal power going. And they are sleeping. So this overview panel is basically what they can do. It's all their jobs. So basically they're all alright at doctoring. We can do that. Ruiz and Leonard are both good wardens. Ruiz can do some research, but we're going to leave that to the settler because he's got the best ability. And then we're going to go ahead and sell off that storage area because this is going to be our main base down here. I'm going to unforbid that. I want to set up some growing areas real quick. Alright, good. So now I know I can fit growing areas in over here. Right along here we'll put our growing areas. Let's push them all the way out. I want at least two. I can fit a third later. I don't want to put it in right now though because it'll just distract them. So we're going to build a wall here to that side. Come down here. Right to our supply depot. And I think I'm going to move that supply depot. Let's put our new stockpile out here. Go ahead and get rid of that one. And put in our walls like that. And that'll be our first building. I'm going to secure the generator in its own little room. Let's throw some doors in all this. So generator entrance will be there. Maybe we'll put the main base entrance up here. No, I want it hidden. I want it a little more secure again. So put it down here. I think that'll do for now. We'll move their bedrooms into here shortly. These guys should be awake and moving. They are. Ruiz is still sleeping. Probably because she was wounded. Let's get rid of those sleeping spots. As soon as this is built, I'm definitely going to be digging through this way. And there's the front doors over here. We'll be able to set our defenses up at these two natural chokes. This is going to be one of these missions that this map is going to work really, really well for us. And what I've done is I've sent my dumping areas up here and over here. And actually, I'm going to get rid of these for now. I want this to be my main dumping grounds. Yeah, it's a little far away, but it'll do a really good job of keeping raiders at bay later on. You really got to think long term in this game. First few times I played through any of the missions, I really ended up with having a hard time surviving more than a few weeks. You'll get 10 or so raiders, and if you don't have defensive depth, huge defensive structures, by the time that rolls around, you're just absolutely killed off immediately by the first strong raiders, group of raiders that show up. Let's throw down some sleeping spots in here so they have somewhere to sleep again. Let's see, how's Ruiz doing? Alright. I'm just gonna let him stay up there for now. Hopefully he'll wake up eventually. Just having two people working is very slow and tedious. I'm a little disappointed in how this spawned, how the game started out, but it can happen. You know, one of the settlers was injured on landing, so do what we got to do. We can go ahead and give some orders to. First, we're going to harvest any plants in here that are harvestable. Doesn't look like there's anything. Now we're just going to have. No, we're not going to do that. Wow. Quite challenging. Ruiz is just sleeping herself back to health. Could take a little while because she's on a sleeping spot instead of a bed. And they're going to need some food. So we're going to make a little cafeteria here. It's going to be the... Oh, let me get rid of that first. I need to put down some floor first. As soon as they wake up, they'll build that for me. And Ruiz woke up, probably hungry. Yep. She needs some food. You see how slow she moved through those rocks there? And that just has to do with all the debris that we've got piled up, so. She'll get some food. Hopefully it'll help her heal up. She'll be useful again. She's going to be a little slow while she's still wounded. Some of the features of this game, like these muffalo here, are completely useless at the moment. They're just placeholders. Same things with boom rats. They do cause some problems. Boom rats, especially when they die, they explode. Hence their name. And they do have a tendency to set fire to things. And fire can spread. You can catch your people on fire. It's not not a fun place to be. So I'm not sure what she's gonna go work on. Looks like she's gonna build the generator. Good. Definitely something we need. As soon as she's done with that, these guys should be waking up soon. I'm gonna figure out exactly how I want to carve into this mountain and build the main base. There's the power, so let's just go ahead and link it to the main building. First person to hook that up will be all set. So now we can drop our nutrient paste dispenser. And let's get some furniture down for these guys. So, like I said, we're going to make this little cafeteria. Let's go ahead and set down some more metal tile over here. And we'll drop a lamp in the corner, maybe one here, one right next to the generator. We'll throw one in the back. Drop their table here. I have a mine out this strip. It's going to become an actual wall, so that it'll carry power through. And then I'm also going to have them mine out this bit here. I want to square this off a little bit. So we're gonna clear that out and make it our main base. Everybody out here is planting the gardens, so they got some food eventually. They got a steady source of food, steady source of power. Let's get them down a comms console, another very important piece. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it yet. I really need to get up a couple of rooms. Another thing we gotta do is set a home area, and what this does, they call a home zone. What this does, this gives them an area where they need to keep clean, put out fires, and that sort of thing. So usually I just keep it kind of close to the perimeter of the base. Let them just keep on planting. Eventually we'll do some research here. I'm not sure what I want to research first, but we'll get something in there. Not sure if they're all hungry or what. Ah, they must be tired. Except for Ruiz, who is on a completely different sleep cycle now, which is really good in my opinion. She'll get tired here shortly, but she's a little bit off from the rest. Of course, I'm sure her injury... Nope, she's fully healed again. That's good. So, we still need some defenses. And our initial defense can be auto turrets. Want something that is going to cover both approaches equally. This would be a great spot right here. We'll surround it with sandbags. Excellent. Somebody's going to be preparing this slightly damaged. Just things wear down. And they should have this defense up. This will be a good initial defense. The first raider party is usually only 1 to 3 raiders, so 1 turret and somebody with a pistol should be able to hold them off. Hopefully, let's see who is really terrible at growing. Commissar, bad at growing, bad at mining, plant cutting, hauling, cleaning. Shame. Just speed it up a little bit here. There they go. Now they're starting to mine. There we go. Let's get them some light in there. Oh, that was a close call. Made this room just a little too big. And the roof just collapsed. But that's okay, because this is going to become our living quarters. So, I want to put a wall here. Let's throw some doors in here. And when that goes up, this is going to become our prison cell for now, and this will just be a bunk room. I'm going to give him some actual... Is this stone? Can I do? I cannot. Terrible. So this will probably be my research room, and I'll... So we're going to go ahead and put a bed here. Sell off some sleeping spots. And this is going to become our prison cell. And now we have a prison cell. Alright, good. So, local squirrel has gone mad. Fantastic. So there's a squirrel floating around here that will attack anybody it sees. Now they're actually out cleaning right now, which is great, finally. And what I need to do is give them some equipment racks. They need somewhere to keep equipment. Those two should be enough for now. Eventually we'll probably need a whole room for it. We're going to dig out some rooms here. There he is. There's our vicious squirrel. And what we're going to do is we are going to recruit Louise. She's going to attack that squirrel. Let's unforbid the squirrel. We're going to go ahead and drop some doors in all these. And we're going to run a power conduit down and into each of the rooms. We're going to make smooth stone out of all of this. Just make all these environments nice and comfy for our unfortunate settlers. So no trading capacity, and what that means is that we need a comms console. So we're just going to drop the comms console right here. Right in the middle of the room. I still want to give them room to get by it. And then we also need a drop beacon, which we're going to just put right here. That's where they will drop any supplies. What are we looking at here for power? We've used about half our power. And I did unforbid this squirrel. So somebody will clean it up eventually. Probably can throw another lamp over here. So far this is going quite well. We're a little low on minerals, so we're going to go ahead and allocate that. And I'm sure there's something back there to mine. Let's go ahead and pick up the pace a little bit. It's already day 6, first week. We'll see how this goes. See how far back this mineral goes. So far, so good. That's a lot of extra minerals that we could definitely use. Smooth out the rest of this. Wow. We get to name it. What are we going to name this? Everyone knows you don't want to stay on this rock for long, but Leonard is suggesting that you give the colony a name anyway. What should it be called? Well, about the little... No, that's too corny. We'll just call it Sedsibi Town. Everybody's sleeping at about the same time. It's good. Let's check that our home zone covers everything, and it does. Oh, you know what? We gotta make sure we cover our defensive platform out here. 2 on each side. I would just cover the power connecting it. And we're going to go ahead and throw some beds in these rooms, a lamp, and a potted plant. And then we're going to throw up a wall right here. Oh, what's this? Raiders have landed. We got one raider. Wong the Marine. Ooh. He's very good at shooting. Medieval slave, space marine. And fortunately, he's only got a pistol. Marines are actually very, very good fighters. That one actually makes me a little worried. I'm not going to send someone out to get him. So as soon as that's done building, I'm going to go ahead and call this my prison. That's fine. They don't need their beds. They've got new private quarters down here to sleep in. Oh, they began their assault early. Not good. They need to run. So does she. Even though she's the only armed one. But here comes Wong. About to enter firing range of the autoguns. There he goes, he's hit. He's a good shot. This isn't good. Alright, excellent. Excellent, excellent. So, those two can be unequipped. And Ruiz, the commissar, is going to go capture him. And that pistol is going to be unforbade. There's a farming vessel passing nearby. Let's see. Who has a good... Ruiz or Leonard both have decent comm experience. So let's go ahead and open communications. Just to see what they've got, more so than anything. They are selling food very cheap. They have some metal, some medical supplies, and uranium. And they don't deal in arms or people, so nothing looks very tempting. I don't really need food right now. I've got plenty of metal. I don't believe the medical supplies or the uranium actually do anything right now. They're just kind of placeholders, so. And after that first battle, we'll secure Ruiz in our prison. Oh, look at that. We just got a brand new refugee. Fantastic. We're going to have to build some more rooms here, but that'll have to wait till next time. So, call that an episode here, and hopefully you guys will join us next time. We're going to keep building our colony of Sedsibi town here, and see what we can do with our prisoner Wong, who attacked us unjustified, and greet our new colonist, Baldwin, who seems to be a little injured, but he's already looking to jump right in and help out. So, see you next time, guys.